Hi everyone, obviously we're not at the Bushcraft site. Today we're working on finishing up our tarp. We needed a large space to be able to sew this up, and the kind owners of Dumfries Maples have offered us the space to work on our tarp. So big thanks to them, it's really appreciated. We're going to get to work soon, just waiting on Brandon to arrive and he should be here shortly. So you guys saw the last video, obviously recognize our mock-up tarp here. So this is what we're using as a guide on the new tarp. So, looking promising. We really appreciate the folks at Dumfries for providing us this space, because this would be hard to do, especially with the sewing machine over in the Bushcraft. It's like, hey, there's the new tarp.
That's heavy duty.
Yeah, I think it's 15-ounce cotton. So this should last a long time. Hopefully it's not too hard to work with, but that's more Brandon's issue than ours. So sorry, Brandon.
It's a scissors issue.
Yeah.
Just put her down right over here, Link. All right, check through. Yep. Right next to it.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, fantastic.
So the unfortunate thing is such a good quality tarp. They have these reinforced grommets with these tabs and everything. Unfortunately, we're going to be cutting through it. However, they might still come into play because we're going to be building a skirt after we're done building the cone. So maybe we'll be able to still use these grommets for our build.
What's going on? That's very good. Not like. Too bad there's no label on it.
The most delicious anchor points ever created. This is a Canadian video.
Now, let's try and do one piece around here if we can pull it out. I don't think we can. All right, well, let's snug this.
So until we realize that we made another mistake, this should be the last turning of the Tarp. Now we're gonna sketch it out, and that's gonna take a little while.
Okay, so the door is done. I think we're almost ready for some cutting boards. We get a sharpening, please, Brandon. No, sharpening.
Oh, I thought you said Sharpie.
It's thrilling footage.
Okay, this is the inside. All right, so we're on to the next step, and we've got to cut everything out that we marked. Well, not exactly everything we marked, but. It might be easier just to leave it on the ground.
I was like, what's going on back there?
Got scissor races on it. The sugar bush as we cut around the edge of the tarp and get ready to sew it all together. Yeah, those seams are sewn together well, like that's solid.
Yeah. So nice.
Mike's production's slowing down over there. He's got scissor elbow.
I feel like I've cut 2/3 of the tent.
You have.
Helps that I get the good scissors.
Yeah, those are the good ones from home.
And you.
Yeah, no, if those scissors are mangling it, Mike, let's use these
I
ones.
don't know if it's a
Yeah,
scissors or
no,
like
it's-
blade, but
No, they weren't super sharp, like. I can just cut this, Mike, it's all right if
okay, so we're legally mandated to give the guys a bit of a break, so we're gonna take a bit of a breather. Except Brandon, there's more to cut over here.
Mike's all right if I cut this across here and that's just one piece of scrap?
Yeah, that's fine.
Here, Mike, use these ones. Way better.
Ready? Holy crap. Yeah, they are quite bitter.
Yeah. hell we were doing.
Yeah. And luckily Brandon's part of the Seamsters Union. So the skirt that Simon is working on cutting over there is going to be sewed into the main teepee portion of the tarp, and Brandon is marking how far deep it's going to be sewed into. So the plan is going to be to double stitch it, so it's going to be nice and solid for the long term.
So if you'll recall, we made the door way too wide, the material for it, because what we're going to end up doing is cutting in a little further here and then folding this over, sewing it down so that there's a bit of a pocket on either side of the door that Mike and Sandra can put a stake through to pull this material a little tighter. So that's what we're going to do now, is just mark it out about 3.5 inches to here, to that line, and then we'll have something to sew to. So this will go over just like that, creates a pocket, and we've got somewhere to put a stake in either side of the door to hopefully snug it up a bit. This will feed through the sewing machine, right?
Yeah.
Call the house there, Mike, if you don't mind.
Call the house?
Yeah.
And say what, hello?
Yeah, tell Jean to bring the rest of my clamps, bring the clamps out of the greenhouse.
Clamp in your greenhouse?
Yep.
Good. We've got pretty much trimmed and got most of the pieces that we need for the skirt, and that's what we're going to start stitching after supper or lunch.
Gotta help Jean there, we got a lot of other things to bring in.
Say hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Brandon, you want to get ready?
Sure. Sure.
Good, because that's all we got. Mike?
Color of royalty.
How's it going?
Going pretty good. Yeah. Had to readjust a few times, but in time we got it dialed in. And we had homemade chicken frico for lunch. Sneak peek. Oh, that smells so good. I think Brandon's hungry. Amazing.
You wanna see it?
Yeah, I already checked.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Smells great.
Crackers, Brandon, or salt, pepper? What's this?
It's more savory, I didn't know I put enough savory in it, so I just brought in a case of weird old there and we worked hard all morning, all I did was
Well,
watch Jean.
all I did was watch these guys. I did use a marker a couple of times.
Oh, wow. They let you use the marker?
They let you. Well, in my defense, I found the markers, so there's that. Oh, this is nice and thick.
Yeah, it was literally all morning just
Want
marking,
margin?
Sandra.
Yes, please.
Oh, sorry.
All morning it was just marking
It
and
was
figuring
just laying it out, marking it, and like we got the cutting done in an hour pretty much, like.
So Jean has provided us with some homemade frico. We've got homemade bread. Living large.
There's more coming.
Oh, and there's more coming too. Sweet. You guys can stay then.
Yeah, there's more people coming. You guys took too much.
We should put a sign sign at the end there saying like free go, like $10 gold. No, not free. We're making money out of this. Am I right, man?
No, it's fine.
That's good work.
Mm-hmm.
Read the bird. I didn't. Yeah, no, that's right.
Oh, so good.
Goes well together.
Yeah.
Bring it around. That's it. Keep going a little further. Okay,
Oh, something let go here.
No, that's all right, that's all right.
You could probably back it up if you wanted.
So where do I get a,
Our mine's here, so that's probably good right there.
yeah, so, okay.
We're lined up pretty much here.
Are you scared?
No. Just realized something.
We're on pedal.
What?
Where's the pedal?
No, I got the pedal.
What's wrong?
But typically when you sew this way.
Oh, now
So it's not a problem, I just gotta remember to reverse it. So,
Are you sure we can take it out and redo it?
oh yeah.
Okay, coming through that,
Oh, something's happening there.
All my phones. Caesars.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, so where's that jewelry coming from?
I didn't even notice he put a hat on.
Is that yours or did you find it?
Yeah, I found it there.
Oh, suits you.
Oh, thank you.
No, now you just need your pipe.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Thanks, camera person in the sky.
What's that?
I'm a drone.
Oh, yeah. They're a little closer here, but.
sorry, we're putting them there. I'm doing all this with my tongue out. No, Sandra. Oh, you're not catching that.
It's been a long day. Pretty much done with prepping up the tarp in terms of stitching everything together so we have the nice teepee shape. We've got a skirt that's going to fall across the sides and cover part of our rock wall. The one thing we have left to do, a couple other things, but the main thing is we need to install our zipper. So, we've done our measurements, decided which way we're going to put it on, and away we go.
Yes, it is.
leave the zipper. See if it... There we go, folks. Zipper!
Take her away.
Yes, that's a big deal.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Alright, so we're back at camp. Big thank you to Brandon, Simon, and Jean for all their help getting this tarp sewn up. We couldn't have done it without them. We didn't film a lot at the end. There wasn't really a goodbye from that part of this video. It's because after 9 hours of constant standing, we were exhausted, pretty tired. So huge thank you to them. Can't thank them enough. Sandra here now. The next step we're doing is we're going to stiffen our frame a little bit, and then we're going to do our best to move this heavy tarp into place.
Yeah, that's what I fear we're going to have an issue with today, but we'll see. Alright, so while Mike's up there putting the support beams up, we thought it might be a good time to attach this part too. This is an extra piece of canvas that we cut. We were originally going to sew it to the rooftop of the tent so that the support beam wouldn't wear out our canvas. We thought it probably is just going to be easier and work just as well to just staple it onto the roof instead, and when we try to put the tarp up, it'll probably slide better over top. So that's what we're going to work on now. And Mike's got the staple gun. Here.
It's not going to make it.
The frisbee.
Thank you. It looks about the same. Feels about the same.
Yeah,
What do you think? Happy with that?
I think so.
Please don't fall, Mike. Yeesh.
Maybe you should have a helmet in case
Yeah.
you hit your head on the rocks when you come down.
Oh, that's done.
I guess I didn't realize we'd be able to do the whole circle with the ladder in one place.
Yeah. Sandy.
Yeah.
And one more.
That's also better because if we would have sewn it on, like maybe we would have had moisture come through the sew holes. Like
Maybe, yeah.
this way we won't have that.
Yeah, true. There we Okay.
I'll go get that.
I can just drop it like your
Ah.
head.
Oh my god, the ground's frozen,
It
huh?
sounds like it, yeah. We put a cement floor.
Yeah.
Perfect. There. Nice. Another one.
I got peanuts for you. You see? In my hand here. I got peanuts. Want some peanuts? Peanuts? Who's gonna get the peanuts? Want none? You want peanuts too? You want some peanuts too? Let me get it. No, I'm gonna touch you. It's not a trap. Come and get him. Say thank you. Trick or treat.
Okay, so all our beams are braced onto our center hub. We've got the cap on top. The poles are kind of braced by rocks. It does keep them in place, but they won't take a lot of pressure. There wasn't a lot of room on the outside of the poles. But we've got the work that we wanted to have done so far. Next is the tough part. We're going to try to put this tarp into place. It's, like I've mentioned a few times, it is very, very heavy. And it's quite large, and it's going to be bulky and possibly difficult to work with. Hopefully it goes smoothly, and we'll basically have the shelter completed. There. Here's our tarp. We have to open it up. The biggest opening we have is over that rock pile. So we're going to lay it out and try to bring it back. And hopefully, Sandra and I can get it over that top.
So this is the inside. Is this what you want showing out?
Nope. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab there right above the skirt, and as high here as you can, we're going to bring it over there, okay? We're going to walk past, and then I'm going to come back there. Okay? Okay, so our door is there. Looks about right.
Not a good time, guys.
The whiskey jacks are back. Okay.
I can throw a couple of shells over
Before we
there.
start moving that up there, we're going to move the camera. Okay. This is heavy.
Can you hold on a second?
Yeah. All right, so managed to line it up pretty well. There's some unevenness to it, but it's it's quite nice. So Sandra's already cut a slit here. If you guys remember the first part of the video, Brandon and Simon sewed up these little tubes here, and this is what we're going to shove a couple of anchoring poles to keep our door nice and taut, so that it makes it a lot easier to go in and out. So she's cut one here, and she's going to cut another one on the other side.
I won't cut it until maybe you put that pole in. So
Yeah, let's give it a try.
So,
So I brought this cut piece of 2x4 here that we're going to use to... Whiskey jacks are back. Sandra, stop feeding. So we're going to use this just to kind of protect the top portion of the pole. Let's slide in. Put your hand, Mike. Is it still going down, or?
oh, I wasn't really watching. Try it. Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't feel like it.
No.
I think we may have hit rock.
They're on your bag. Are they eating something out of your bag?
Hey, stop eating my sandwich.
Are they eating your?
They are eating my sandwich.
I thought I saw some movement back there. Did they get there?
They're picking through my sandwich. Gee. Put it in your bag for now or something.
That's going in easy.
Yeah.
Definitely had a rock on the other side.
Yeah. If only the other side would have worked like that.
I stopped him. He already had two. I wanted the other one to get one.
It's not a feeding Grade J video, Sandra. Alright, what do you think, Sandra?
Yeah. It'll be cool. It's gonna work.
Yeah.
I mean, it needs to be adjusted.
Yeah.
We'll work at that. And once we have snow, the snow is gonna be past the side of the walls anyways.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna...
And we do have gaps in between the rocks. We had hoped to come by and put some moss, but the ground is mostly frozen already. So having the skirt go down quite a bit is going to be helpful to cut that draft. As soon as there's snow, we can just pile snow on the side. So we're not really concerned about draft. Well, folks, what do you think?
We're dry.
So we got her lined up pretty good. It's not 100%, but it's going to be ideal for winter camping. The zipper works out pretty good. We're not going to be showing what's inside. That'll be for a future video. But again, want to send a huge thank you to Brandon, Simon, and Jean. I mean, Simon and Brandon put a ton of work on this, and they had to drive quite a bit, so you know, I can't thank them enough. They did this out of the goodness of their heart, and so lucky to have friends like that. So like I said earlier, we're not going to show you what's inside yet. That's going to be when we do the first proper overnighter. We're still going to be putting a wood stove in there. Contrary to what we usually do, it may be a permanent stove. So looking forward to that. Hopefully that video will be coming soon, not sure, but we'll let you guys know for sure. In the meantime, we're going to go take a look.
One for
yours? Okay.